Hello everybody and welcome back to the Billings Dynasty as we are in San Diego State as we are going to take on them as we are battling to stay out of the relegation spot as well as San Diego State trying to battle out of the relegation spot. This is not a year that San Diego State has particularly played well in all year. And one of those big differences is that their offense has taken a bit of a step down from last year. Haskell's thrown 11 interceptions so far in the year, and really all they have going for them is their defense and their running backs. This defense is still far superior to what they were last year, which is going to make things even more difficult for us, as we will be trying to take on them in their own home state. Now, this is a big game, not only for us, but for San Diego State as well, because they are sitting at the bottom with Fresno State. This is a big relegation zone battle game. If we were to lose this game, that puts San Diego State back on the 2 and we continue to stay in the conversation of being at the bottom. If we were to win this game, though, with only 2 games left after this one, that could just keep us safe no matter what. This is a huge game for everybody involved, including us. This could guarantee us staying up in Tier 2 and the Mountain West Conference if we were to win this game. We're going to have to rely on our defense big time in this one to try and lead us to victory. Our offense has struggled against good defenses, which is exactly what the San Diego State team has, and they're playing on their home field. This should be a good one. Let's get this game going. So we won the toss, and we have elected to defer to the second half as we will kick this one off as we get this relegation battle going, as that ball is left into the end zone and San Diego State will start from their own 25-yard line, and that's a great start to the game as Marcus Owens meets Kristen in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards as we are going to, like we said in the beginning, rely on this defense. And another one there as Kristen is going to be stopped for a short gain on that one. He's only going to pick up 1 yard on the play, leading to a long third down. Haskell is going to be back to pass, and he is going to find Redmond on that one as he beats Joe Paris on the play, and that will result in a first down as Haskell finds his tight end on that long third down play. Now Breon Penny is going to go find 9 yards on this one, as that is a better start on first down as they pick up 9 yards, setting up a second down and short. Redmond is in motion, and he's going to go and find the corner to block as Penny is going to be left open. He'll pick up another 9 yards. That's his second catch of the day, picking up 18 yards already in the game. Billings is bringing us a blitz on this one. They're bringing a bunch, and Haskell's going to try and escape, but Marcus Owens is going to meet him. He is going to be sacked for a loss of 1 as we send the house to get him off schedule, and it does. Now Haskell on second down. He's going to be dropping back to pass, and nobody picks up Dallas DeLoach. He'll sack Will Haskell on that one. Another backwards play for the defense. Great stop. We need a better stop on this third down, and they will get it. Michael Hall will bring down De Los Reyes and that one as San Diego State will kick a long 55-yard field goal. Is to have the leg, and it won't. It will not find the leg as that will be brought down for a missed field goal, and the Billings defense holds the charge as we now bring the offense onto the field. Timothy Strickland back to pass on this one as he finds Jaron Walter on the swing pass, as that was behind the line of scrimmage, credited with a run as he picks up 2 on that swing pass. Jaron Walter in motion here as they hand that ball up to Dwayne Novak up the middle. He'll pick up 5 yards on the play, setting up a manageable third down. 3 yards to go on this third down. Timothy Strickland, he is back there. He will fake the handoff and give it to Jaron Walter. He's got the edge. He'll pick up a good chunk, and that will result in a first down on the play. Good start to the drive as we now enter Aztec territory. Jaron Walter on second down on the play. He'll try and get the edge and will be unable to meet it as he only picks up 1 yard. Third down and 9 on this play. Timothy Strickland is going to find Sheldon Carey on the inside route as he picks it up for 16 yards on the play. 2 tight ends now in the game. Timothy Strickland is going to go find Brady Ferguson on that one up the middle. He'll pick up 18 yards. One of the better players on the offense on the field right there. Timothy Strickland's going to keep this one, and he is going to be just met at the goal line as he only picks up 7 yards, bringing the offense to the 1 yard line. They'll hurry up to the line to try and catch them off. Jaron Walter moving in motion. Timothy Strickland is going to toss that one out to him. He should have waited just a little bit longer as Jaron Walter had plenty of space to do it. Wouldn't have mattered anyways as there is a hold on the play on Sheldon Carey, and that will result in a long second down and goal. Timothy Strickland now back to pass on this one. He'll find Sheldon Carey as he'll pick up 8 yards after that holding call. Third down and goal here as we try and punch this one into the end zone. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He'll find Brady Ferguson outside, and he will get that one into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown for the Wolves as we will now start this game off leading 7-0 after the extra point. Great start for the Wolves as we try to avoid relegation. So now we'll start on second down. Will Haskell is going to be rushed in. He'll find the fullback on that one, Vinny Blake, as he picks up the first down, picking up 7 on the play. First down and 10 here for Will Haskell. He'll toss that one out to Kristen, and he's got some space. He's going to go pick up a first down and will be brought down by his shoelaces from behind. But that is a good start and a good pickup as they enter the Wolves territory. Kristen up the middle on this one. He'll break free from 2 tackles. Nobody's going to catch him. That's going to be a touchdown for the Aztecs as they quickly answer after the Wolves go up 7-0, and they will bring this one back in 7-7 for the Aztecs. Very strong running there as he knocks down 2 Wolves on the play, and on the missed tackle is Herbert Noel, which is not something you see from him every day. Big game here for Washington State and Kansas. We've got promotion battle ramifications here as Washington State is up 10-3 after 1 quarter. So now after the touchdown, they will kick this one up to Terrence Brothers. He'll take this from his goal line. He's dangerous and is going to be wrapped up as he picks up 23 yards on the play as we end the first quarter with both offenses using plenty of time on their drives, which is not something that we are used to with San Diego State taking up most of the drives running the ball. First down and 10 here for Timothy Strickland. Nobody's going to be found open, and he's just going to take that one himself. He'll pick up 7 yards on that play action play as nobody was open on the routes. Second down and 3 here for Timothy Strickland. Another play action pass. Nobody open again as he takes it himself, and he'll slide down, picking up the first down on the play. 2 straight quarterback scrambles. And now we've got Jaron Walter. He's not going to hand that ball off. Another play action on the play. And Antoine Foreman over on the sideline is going to make that catch. He'll pick up 14 yards on his first catch of the day. And more importantly, we are now into Aztec territory. Timothy Strickland back to pass again, finding nobody open. If the line blocked just a little bit longer, we had a guy streaking up the middle, but is unable to make the play. That's going to be a loss of 7 on that sack. Second down and 17. Jaron Walter will pick up a good chunk back on that 10-yard swing pass as it is now 3rd down and 7. Timothy Strickland back to pass. They send a house, and Tumblin is going to read the route and is going to come up and make the play on that curl route. Very poor decision. That was tunnel vision on that play as the Aztecs send a rush, and they will beat the play on the curl, and that will give them good field position to start their 3rd drive of the game. Will Haskell handing that one off to Kristen again. He'll only pick up 2 yards on that rush. He's got one big rush, but other than that, he's been shut down pretty well by this Wolves defense. 3rd down and 9 here. Big time play to try and remedy what Timothy Strickland did on the last play. Screen pass, and Dallas DeLoach, one of the best linebackers in the nation, 1st team All-American, is going to read that screen, and that will result in a San Diego State punt as the defense has Timothy Strickland's back. And we will start this drive inside our own 20-yard line at the 15-yard line as Terrence Brothers is forced to make the fair catch. After the loss of 6 yards on 1st down, they will start this drive on a 2nd down and 16. Dwayne Novak will receive 5 on the play. 3rd down and long. Timothy Strickland letting the crowd rattle him on this one. He's just going to dump that one off to Sheldon Carey as he is the only guy he knew who to throw the ball to. That's going to be a 4th down, and they will punt that ball back to the Aztecs as they start right where they were last. 1st down and 10, and Kristen is met in the backfield. That's got a loss of 3. That's Dallas DeLoach getting into the backfield again. 2 minutes to go in the half, and Kristen will pick up the 1st down on that 3rd down and short as they are going to try and score before the half ends. 2nd down and 4 here for the Aztecs. Haskell finding nobody. He's going to go and just beat the corner on that one. Joe Paris is going to bring him down by his face mask. No call on that one, but that's a very big pickup for Will Haskell on the play as it is now 1st and goal. Another toss play for Kristen, and he's going to be met in the backfield. The swarming defense. That is a pack of Wolves there. Jamin Barrett credited with the tackle for a loss as we use our 1st timeout of the half. Kristen is now going to move into motion here. Dallas DeLoach is going to read him. Will Haskell finding nobody. He's just going to go make a play for himself and will pick up 6 yards, being met just before the end zone. A 2nd timeout for the Wolves. 3rd down and goal. Big time stop here as Kristen is going to get the touchdown. Joe Paris just a step late as Kristen will get into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Aztecs up 14-7. And now we'll look at a studio update here on that Washington State game as they are still up 7 points as they are approaching halftime in that one. So now with 1 minute to go, we'll see if the Wolves can string together a drive here. Timothy Strickland running out of time. He will just toss that one out to Brady Ferguson, who will be tackled out of bounds as they pick up 5 yards on the play. Timothy Strickland back to pass. Screen pass here. Jaron Walter is going to run out of bounds as he was very much could have been tackled in bounds after a great defense of positioning for the San Diego State Aztecs. Timothy Strickland back to pass again, and he will just get that pass off, but that was just to avoid the sack. It is now 4th down, and now the Aztecs have another shot at scoring before the half. We do get the ball back, and now Davis has got some space. He's going to break free from it. Oh, he's finding some openings here, and he will find his way into Wolves territory. This could be big for the Aztecs if they are able to score here, as the Wolves are going to receive the ball back. Going up 2 possessions would be massive. 1st down and 10 for Will Haskell. Nobody open again. He will just do it himself on this one, and Michael Hall will bring him down as he picks up 4. Hurrying up to the line here as the clock continues to tick down. 30 seconds left in the half. Will Haskell back to pass. He's going to find Shaw on this one as he comes open up the middle of the field. 10-yard reception for him. They do have a timeout left, but they will hurry to the line again. 20 seconds left in the half. As Will Haskell's under center, he will drop back to pass, doing it himself this time, and will be finally cut down, as that will be credited with a tackle. 10 seconds to go. Michael Hall making the play there. Time is ticking down. There's going to set a guy in motion, and we don't necessarily like what we're seeing. So we will call our final timeout, and that will bring the Aztecs onto the field to kick a field goal. And that is just going to go left. That's a missed field goal. That's huge for the Wolves. That could have been a 2-possession game if he puts that one through. And that is just going to miss outside. And that is how the half is going to end. 14-7 lead for the Aztecs. This is not what we want to see if we're trying to avoid relegation. And this is one of the biggest stories that we've seen in this game, is that San Diego State has held the ball fairly well. They've been able to move the ball on top of that as well. They've have 170 yards of offense. We're barely scratching 100. We've got a turnover on the day. This is one of those things we're going to need to probably try and extend drives, because we're going to try and extend this game because we're not able to really stop this defense. I don't feel totally confident in being able to stop them if our offense continues to do what they are doing. Too many 3-and-outs, too many punts. Let's see what we can do coming out into this second half. So as stated, we will be getting the ball at the half, and they will just kick this one away from Terrence Brothers. Jaron Walter taking this from his own 5. Good blocking there, and he will pick up a good pickup on that kickoff. 27-yard return for Jaron Walter. So now looking at 1st down and 10 outside the 30-yard line. Jaron Walter will receive this handoff from Timothy Strickland, and he'll pick up 6 yards as we implement trying to extend this game by hurrying up to the line. 2nd down and 4 for the Wolves offense. And Jaron Walter will receive another inside handoff, and he will only pick up 1 yard on the play on that one, as he is probably going to need a rest after returning the kick and those 2 straight plays. 3rd down and 3, big time play here. Corey Young moving in motion. Timothy Strickland's going to find some space. Very good block by Brady Ferguson on that one to open up the play. He'll pick up 10 yards, but more importantly, that is a 1st down as we move into San Diego State's territory just outside of that at the 50-yard line. Jaron Walter back in the game. He's going to try and meet the edge, and he will be brought down from behind as he beat the guy just enough to pick up 8 yards on the play. 3rd down and 2 as we hurry up to the line here. There is some openings here we see we can exploit, and now Timothy Strickland will go and pick up 7 yards on that play as he keeps the ball on that triple option read. Again, hurrying up to the line. Timothy Strickland is going to be faking that handoff to Jaron Walter this time as we chuck that one deep. Sheldon Carey's got it. They're not going to give him the touchdown. He's going to be just at the inch line. Big time pickup from Sheldon Carey as he picks up 35 yards on the play. Jarvis Kinnery now in the game. Dwayne Novak is going to receive the handoff from him. That's going to be a touchdown as he picks up the inches to go. And that will result in another touchdown for the Wolves as we now tie this game on our first drive of the second half. Let's see what the defense can do as they go into the pro-style offense there, as they've got the 2 halfbacks. Pierre Fuerta coming up to make the play. He will lose a yard on that rush. Haskell now back to pass, and he will find Penny as he picks up 12 yards, but more importantly, that is going to be a 1st down pickup for the Aztecs as we've got 5 on the line here. Haskell is going to run out of time, and that's going to be a sack. Of course, who else is it going to be? But it's going to be Khalid Cook finally getting into the game here as he picks up his first tackle. Down Sloach almost the meeting into the backfield. Penny's going to break free from the first one, and he'll pick up almost 20 yards on that play. But again, more importantly, that is another pickup of a 1st down on a long yardage to go territory. Mark Redmond is going to receive that catch on that one. He'll pick up 10 yards, but they do not give him the first down on that call. We're sending some heat, and Kristen is going to run away from the blitz and will stop in his tracks and make a move, and he'll pick up 14 yards, juking our defense out of their shoes as he drops on a dime on that one. Kristen is going to keep this one. Very good decision by Haskell as Joe Paris tries to rip that ball free, but he will hold on to that ball and go over 100 yards rushing on the day. Kristen is going to receive that screen pass, and we will break free from the first one, and that will be a touchdown as he breaks free with his speed on that one. Screen pass on that one. Dallas Deloach getting caught up in the line as that will result in a San Diego State touchdown, taking the lead right back. They'll pick up the 7-point lead again, 21-14 in this relegation battle. Washington State still up, but the deficit has been brought down. Kansas now within 4 as they are approaching the end of the third quarter. So now it is our turn to try and get those points back as Jaron Walter will receive the handoff on first down, and he'll pick up 8 yards on that rush as we try and extend this game. We want as many possessions in this game as we can get. Timothy Strickland back to pass. That defense reads the screen, and Timothy Strickland will just do it himself, and he'll pick up the first down and slide down wisely before taking a hit on that screen pass. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Jaron Walter will receive that inside handoff. He'll pick up another 8 yards on that rush as we have been able to figure out the rushing game already in this second half so far. We figured something out and we need to exploit it. Corey Young with the jet sweep on this one. One of his first times we'll call on his name on the day. He'll pick up 4 yards as that is his first touch of the game. Second down and 11 here is Timothy Strickland's going to keep that one on the read option, and he will just come up short from the first down, picking up 10 yards on that one. Probably could have picked it up if he really worked for it. Jaron Walter on third down and 1. He will fight for that one. He'll pick up 4 yards, and more importantly, a first down will keep this drive moving. Second down and 10 as we approach the end of the third quarter here. Dwayne Novak on this one. He'll take the 5-yard handoff up the middle. He will pick up a third of his rushing yards on 5 attempts on that play. Jaron Walter receiving the inside handoff on third down and 5, and that will continue this drive as he picks up the first down on that third down play. Very important play on that one. Timothy Strickland is going to hand this one off to Dwayne Novak. He had lots of options on the play and hands that one off to Dwayne Novak. He'll pick up 6 yards on the play. This is our goal to go formation. Lots of options, making the defense make a decision here. Timothy Strickland's going to keep this one, and he could have followed his blockers into the end zone. Instead, tries to fight for the end zone and will come up just short as he picks up 12 yards on the play, coming up just that 1 yard short. First down and goal here. Jaron Walter moving in motion. They find that one, and that is a good open field tackle from the corner on the play as Corey Young is unable to make the full block on that one. Second down and goal. Jaron Walter is going to receive the outside handoff, and he's going to come up short. That's only a gain of 1 on the play, as that is his 12th rush, and he still hasn't seen the end zone in this game. Third down and goal. This is a big play here. Down 7. Jaron Walter, same play here as he goes into. They don't give him that. They don't give him the touchdown. He's sitting basically in the end zone, and they're only going to give him 1 yard. We are going to go for it on fourth down and goal. Very big decision here. Dwayne Novak is going to go and make that. The offensive line clears the space for him as he goes and takes that to the end zone as we tie this game back up with just under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. About halfway through the fourth quarter on this one for the Washington State-Kansas game. Washington State only up 3 now as the deficit continues to go down. Both quarterbacks having very difficult games in that one. Haskell is going to go find his wide receiver and is going to miss him on that one. He felt the rush coming and is just going to miss his open wide receivers. He broke free on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Aztecs. Haskell's going to drop back to pass. Another screenplay. Dallas Deloach reads it. He tries to do what Timothy Strickland does, and that's going nowhere as Kalichi Nolan reads it and brings him down for the sack. 3rd down and 16 here. Another screenplay. Kristen, he's got some space, but is going to be brought out of bounds by Michael Hall, and that will result in a punt as Billings now gets a chance. 3rd down and 8 here as Timothy Strickland is trying to find anybody open and misses the guy up the middle and will take the sack as we will now punt the ball back after a great defensive stop from that last play. And that punt will go to Davis, and he's got some space. He's breaking free once, but that is good coverage as he picks up only 11 yards on that punt. Under 4 minutes to go in this very important game. Will Haskell keeps it on this one, gets his legs taken out by Dallas Deloach. He'll pick up 9 yards on the play. This could be a game-changing, game-sealing drive for San Diego State the way they've run it. Breon Penny is not going anywhere on that end around. He'll lose 3 yards. Very good stop by Khalid Cook, our sack master, getting in the backfield on the end around. Very good assignment football on that play. 3rd down and 4 here for the Aztecs. 3 minutes to go. Will Haskell dropping back to pass. He'll find Kristen out of the backfield. He'll pick up the 1st down for the Aztecs. They continue this drive. This could be a game-sealing drive right here. 2.5 to go in the quarter. We bring the house on the play. We sell out, and we're going to bring him down in the backfield. That's a loss of 3 on the play. We need stops here. 3 timeouts for us. Just over 2 minutes to go. Will Haskell's, he's going to run out of time. That's going to be a sack. Michael Hall getting into the backfield on that play. We will call our first timeout of the game, trying to keep this up. 3rd down and 20. This could be a good play here. Vince Riley, he's not going to make the play. And on top of that, he's going to be credited with the face mask. What a play by Breon Penny to beat Vince Riley on that play. That will bring them into the red zone. That's a huge miss by Vince Riley. All he had to do was knock that ball down. Breon Penny high-topping that one on him. Dallas Deloach going to force Will Haskell out of the pocket. Khalid Cook picking up his 2nd sack of the game. 2 to go as we use our 2nd timeout. Kristen going nowhere. He will be met in the backfield. That's a loss of 1 by Joe Paris, the hometown kid, as we use our last timeout, trying to extend this game as long as we can. Kristen is going to receive that handoff, and he is going to be brought down by Herbert Noel as he only picks up 5 yards on the play. But this is a chip shot field goal for the Aztecs, and he's just going to slide that one through. But that is going to give them the lead with 1 minute to go for us and no timeouts. 24-21 for the Aztecs. This could be it. Terrence Brothers is going to get a chance. He's going to be 3 yards out of the end zone. He's going to find some space. He's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before picking up 40 yards on the return. Big time pickup by Terrence Brothers. Would have loved to see him take it back to the house, but that is a fantastic return from him. 2nd down and 13. Timothy Strickland is going to find Antoine Foreman cutting up the middle of the field. He'll pick up 16 yards. No timeouts left for us. Under a minute to go. The clock stops momentarily on that 1st down as we try and find a play quickly. The clock is now ticking. Timothy Strickland's going to keep the ball on this one as he runs out of bounds wisely to preserve time. He wasn't going to pick up the 1st down, so he runs out of bounds. One of the better rushers of the game so far. 45 seconds to go. 2nd down and 2. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He's just going to find Corey Young, who's not going to pick up the 1st down, but is going to go pick up that 1st down the first catch of the day. 3rd down and inches here. 40 seconds. Need to pick this one up. Timothy Strickland is going to go make the play himself. He'll pick up 7 yards on the play. The clock will stop momentarily after that pickup on that first down. 37 seconds. Clock is now ticking. 30 seconds to go in the game. Corey Young moving in motion. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He's going to dump that one to Antoine Foreman. He's not going to get out of the bounds. That means the clock will continue to tick down. 20 seconds to go in the game. Clock is ticking down. We need to get to the line. We need to call a play quickly. 12 seconds to go as we're trying to find our way onto the line of scrimmage. 10 seconds to go. Timothy Strickland, he's going to go find Antoine Foreman, who's going to cut up into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Wolves. That's a touchdown for the Wolves. 6 seconds to go. Very mismanaged time. Doesn't matter. That's a touchdown. That could just save us from relegation this year. Mathis is going to put that one through the end zone. 28-24. Billings. We will now kick that ball off to San Diego State as they've got 6 seconds to work. Osborne hopefully just throws that one into the end zone. He'll get it 2 yards deep. Davis is going to decide to take this one out of the end zone, and he's going to go pick up 30 yards and only use 4 seconds. We've got 1 play to go in this game. Craziness could happen right here. This is it. Will Haskell, he's got 3 wide receivers to his left. He's not going to get the pass off as we make the sack. Kalichi Nolan in there to make the play. That's going to keep us up in Tier 2 this year. We don't have to worry about being relegated this year. We are safe. What a win for this Billings Wolves team. A lot of mismanagement right there at the end of the game, but Antoine Foreman finds the space. A bullet pass from Timothy Strickland leading him into the end zone, and we will finish this game with a win. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. I cannot believe that we are safe from relegation. And on top of that, we're 5-5 on the season. What a turnaround from barely surviving last year, and we are here. Antoine Foreman, he's one of the better wide receivers on our team by overall, but has been relegated to that 3rd string position behind Sheldon Carey, the senior, and Corey Young. Out here making plays these last couple weeks. It has been fantastic. We did not get the running game going very well in that game. Timothy Strickland making plays. This is why he is our starter. What a game by these Wolves. Absolutely love the fact that we were able to pull this game off. This is huge for our team, and we are 1 game away from being bowl eligible. Who would have thought that we would be fighting for bowl eligibility after losing a lot of the seniors that we had last year? Our offense is taken a step down from last year, but our defense has absolutely killed the game. Without our defense, we do not get to this point in our lives. Big time stop by our defense to force a field goal there to keep us in that one. So, talking a little bit about the recruiting battle, John Lowe, we would love to be able to pick this guy up. 80 run blocking, 71 pass blocking, impact blocking. That's fantastic for a guy that when we're really having recruiting budgetary restrictions, that would be a huge guy to be able to pick up. Our offensive line is going to be very thin next year. We're losing 4 linemen next year, so it's going to be massive to be able to pick him up if we are able to pick him up. Hopefully we see him into the offseason. So next week we will be taking on San Jose State as we try and fight for bowl eligibility and to stay up. They are coming off a win, and Kansas comes off of a win. That's going to keep them into that relegation, into that promotion battle. Beating Washington State, that's a big pickup win from Kansas in that one. And now it's still realistically anybody's game between Kansas, Washington State, and Alaska. Kansas and Alaska will be facing each other this next week. So that's going to be a big time matchup for both of those teams in that one. So looking ahead, we are going to be having the promotion and relegation show for this week 14 news coming up as we are rounding up the final of the season. The tier 1 and tier 3 conferences are sitting there with one game to go. We've got tier 2 that's still got pretty much 2 games to go. The standings we're going to quickly go gloss over them right now, but the promotion and relegation show will be coming soon as we will be talking in depth of how the scenarios and who's going up, who's going down for this season as we're about to wrap it up. But absolutely love the fact that we are winning as many games as we are. 5-5, sitting in the middle of our conference. That I wouldn't have ever guessed. We just barely were able to get 2 wins last year and stay up in tier 2. And here we are winning 5 games total. 3 games in our conference. We've exceeded all the expectations I had all this year. All I wanted was to be able to get our star prestige back so that we're able to recruit better. And we are being able to accomplish way more than I ever thought we would be able to. Now, our offense has definitely struggled this year, which I expected would happen. We did lose a good chunk of our guys this last season. Our quarterback room is fairly okay. We don't have any flashy passers, but having Timothy Strickland's legs really makes it that much easier for us. But I will say this season is going to our defense 100%. Khalid Cook is right there, coming close to our school's record in sacks. This has been a fantastic year for our defensive line. They have been massive for us. Absolutely love the way this season has gone. If you've liked it, leave a like, share it with a friend, and we will see you next week as we take on San Jose State.